Hello, Nick Murray here with Bitewing Games, and today I am very excited to show you a special playthrough of the advanced mode of Rolling Deep. Now, why is this special? Well, it's particularly special because we have updated a lot of things, especially since the preview copies that you may have watched a playthrough video of. Those are about 2 months old at this point, and actually, the playthroughs that I've done on the Bitewing Games YouTube channel, those were more updated. Those were more recent files and cards and such that we were using. But even since then, we've done a dramatic improvements and a lot of updates to the decks and the balancing and the bosses and all kinds of things. So in this particular playthrough, you're going to be seeing things like the final art for a lot of the bosses. You're going to be seeing updated boss effects, especially for the bosses that we determined were the least interesting or the least impactful. We've done a lot of card balancing for particular cards that felt like they were too overpowered to the point that they weren't that interesting. They were kind of taking away the interesting decisions throughout the game when you did acquire them. You can still definitely earn your way into some really powerful combos. That's the point of Rolling Deep. That's the point of games like that in Balatro, is to find those ultra overpowered combos and ride them as far as you can into the depths of a roguelike. So that'll definitely still be here, but I think you'll be especially if you've seen a lot of playthroughs of the game, I think you'll be pleasantly surprised by the amount of changes that have taken place just in the last several weeks. So I'm really excited to get into this. This is actually my first time playing this newest version of the game that I know. I know Peter's made several things a fair amount harder. Not in the sense that we hate easy or more cozy experiences here, but just in the sense that some bosses and cards were just less interesting because they didn't challenge you, or they didn't bring about enough decision making along the way. So a little bit harder, but also a lot more dynamic and interesting is kind of the goal here. Just basically whatever's the most fun, okay? And it's certainly possible that the balance at the moment is a little too hard now. We'll find out as we continue to playtest this, both with our experienced playtesters, but also the new playtesters that we're bringing in and having them try out the game for the first time. So yeah, we're basically in the stage of getting the balance right. But let's jump into it here and see how things go with this advanced playthrough using only the cards that come straight out of the box. There's no spoilers here, nothing in the win a game box that you're going to see. We'll see how I fare with just those that base content. So let's get into it. All right, we are ready to dive in here to another advanced playthrough of Rolling Deep. Now, as I mentioned, there's a lot of changes that we've made to the game since the preview copies, especially, but even since the last recorded playthrough that I did on Tabletop Simulator for the Bitewing Games YouTube channel. So, a few things to note. We've got the rulebook up here. Notably, we're trying to make the rulebook more compact size so it fits on your table easier. It doesn't take up the whole size of the box dimensions, which this board does. So you can see it's definitely more compact, which will be nice to flip through and keep close by. We've updated the yeah, you're going to see some updates here. We've updated the player aid card. This is both sides of the card here. You'll notice there's some new symbols to really help you especially learn the game initially. This should make things a lot easier than what we had before. You'll notice this swirly red, green, and purple symbol. It's actually up here too on this boss, which also has a name. Magmazoid is the name of this boss now, and he makes you ignore odd results. So that's the name of that symbol. That symbol means results, meaning like what you roll from your 3 dice, that total. So if I roll an odd total, then I just have to straight up ignore that, and that's going to burn my turn. So yeah, this guy's definitely scarier than he used to be in that sense. A lot of these cards have been updated here in the deck, so I'm excited to see how that goes. But yeah, let's jump into it. I'm assuming you generally know the rules. If you do not know the rules to the game, then I recommend you watch Kyle's How to Play video on our Bytewood Games YouTube channel, or you can flip through the rule book on the Kickstarter page. There's a link to it, or you can watch one of my earlier videos of a playthrough, especially the first one, which I teach you everything. I'm assuming here that you basically know what's going on, so we'll just dive right into it and get rolling here. So first roll. Round 1 of chapter 1 is a great start. So I'm going to get 3 to my result, and I get 1 coin. So I will take that in a heartbeat. No qualms there. That is my first turn. We're going to roll it again. And 2 more. The faces don't give me anything until I upgrade them. So that's fine. I've got 1 more turn to get a result of 1 or better. That seems like very doable. Barely did it. So I got a 1 on the red die. That's all I need to get me to the target of 6. So we made it. We are on to what you'll notice here is we have a new symbol on this card. So we're on to the reward of the round, which is I'm going to get 3 coins. And then that next symbol, I'm going to take interest, and then I'm going to go shopping as that final symbol. So let's get my reward. 1, 2, 3 coins. I can either collect 1 coin from a set of 3 potions or 1 potion from a set of 5 coins. I'm a little bit worried about this guy making my life really tricky. So I'm going to take another coin and try to shop my way into victory here, I suppose. So what are our results, or what are our shop options? So immediately you see a new item that we have introduced into the game. This did not exist in my previous playthroughs. This did not exist in the preview copy playthroughs from our previewers. This is a compass, okay? And effectively what we did was we split the pickaxe here into 2 items now. So we still have the pickaxe, but we also have the compass. And the compass takes on the role of being always active. It's something that always is, if it's in your tableau, it can always trigger at any time. Sometimes it'll say, like, at specific times it triggers. So this is kind of just like a compass. It's always active. It's always working, right? Whereas a pickaxe now is, we've kind of condensed it into a very specific time when it triggers during the game. What you'll see here from the player aid card is that it will trigger after you activate any wands in your result row. So this is just going to make things easier, okay? Before, the pickaxes could trigger when you first roll and when you're determining your result, and they could also trigger after your wands. They were kind of all over the place. Now we've really cleanly cut that. So things that can affect your results, like the total of your dice and what you gain from those dice, those are going to be affected by compasses. And then things that you trigger after your wands are going to be pickaxes. And pickaxes still can be triggered from any row. They just say when you score, which is basically step 4 here. And that's when you'll activate those. So that should be a lot more straightforward for folks moving forward. So I'm excited about that change. Anyway, let's see what we got here. So I have 8 coins, so I can buy any one of these cards, but not more than one. This compass says I gain a reroll potion whenever any amount of mushrooms are destroyed. That's pretty good if I have a mushroom engine going. Right now, I do not. I don't have any mushrooms, so we're going to ignore that one. This one says when I score, gain a potion and 3 coins if I roll triples. Right now, I don't have anything pushing me that way, so I do love the triple strategy, though, especially if you can get it early on. That's pretty fun to do. This one is saying when you score, gain +3 to your score. So those footprints now, that is your score. Okay, notice there's footprints up here. That just means move your score marker 3 additional if I score doubles, which is not triples, is not a single, it's doubles. So I do like that one. I feel like that one's more likely to really help me through these difficult early chapters. So I think I'm going to go with that. The score +3 when I get doubles. And this does not care which row it gets placed in. So we'll just drop it in the row with the most available slots, the 0 to 1 results. And yeah, I'm feeling pretty good about that. So let's jump into the next round here. That is round 2. And we have 8 is the new target score. And we'll get into it here. First roll, I'm hoping for doubles, baby. That is triples. Well, now I regret not getting this card, huh? That would have been really good for my economy. But three is still good. If I roll three times, I've definitely exceeded the target of eight. So I will take it. It also gives me a coin, which isn't bad at all. So one, two, three. Whoops, one, two, three. And we are going to use that as our first turn and re-roll and hope for doubles this time. Oh my gosh, triples again. Peter's laughing again. I know he is. Two triples in a row right after I say it's not likely to roll. Okay. I think now's a really good time actually to, and that's a result of zero, by the way. So I'm not moving at all if I lock that in and use that result, because character faces contribute nothing currently. So I'm going to use one reroll potion, bump up this. Notice there's two tracks now on this. I'm going to bump this up. I guess this technically starts there, huh? And now next time I reroll in this turn, if I do it again, it's going to cost me two. But I won't need to, right? Surely I'm going to roll something besides a zero. Boom. All right, that's really good now. Okay, so I'm going to get two to my results plus three to my score because I rolled a pair in this case, or doubles, in this case, the two other faces, Sadie and Gary. So that's going to be 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. See? This card's pretty dang good to start out with. I'm feeling great about that. So we are already through to the target, and we are on to the reward, which is 5 coins. And I cannot gain anything from a set of 3 potions because I don't have a set of 3 potions. So in this case, I'm going to give myself 1 potion from my set of 5 coins, and we're going to go shopping again. We got 7 coins to work with. Looking for something good. Okay, so here we got a compass that says +2 to my dice results. All right. One thing that we did with this change is that a lot of the old cards would add +2 to your score just automatically very easily. That's much harder to do. Like this card here, maybe in the old version would have just been +3 to your score, just straight up, which is nice, but it's also like a little too easy, we felt. So you got to earn it if it's going to always add to your score. In this case, it's going to add 2 to my results. What that means is it's pretty similar. It still adds to my score as well, but it means it's going to push my average up into this range where if I have wands, I can only use wands in these rows, not in the rows where I can fit more wands. So it's kind of a trade-off, but definitely good early on. This one says I get 1 coin for every mushroom destroyed. Ooh, if I could get mushrooms going, that's pretty dang good because if you're constantly using mushrooms, then you are constantly destroying mushrooms, which means you're also earning coins. This one would let me draw an extra Sadie card to the shop here, the display, which would also be great. But I think I just go for good results. Or I can risk it and hope that I can build up a mushroom economy. I do need to build up an economy before too long. Ooh, that's tricky. So this is saying ignore odd results. So +2 is not really going to change anything. It all comes down to what I get from my dice. Oh man, that's tricky. You know what? Let's keep our options open. This will push me way down here. This gives me the opportunity to start making money, just not quite yet. Hopefully soon. I'm gonna play a little risky here and try to build an economy out of the mushroom strat here. Okay, so I'm gonna spend 5 coins for that and discard these 2. And I'm basically just trusting that what I have, along with the reroll potions I have, is going to be enough to get me past this Magmazoid here, which currently I'm going to have to ignore all odd results. Anything that I roll that totals to an odd number. So let's see how we do. I got to get to 10. Got to get to 10. So first roll. Even, baby. Uh-oh. I'm already in trouble. So I have no pair and I have no even going on here. So at the moment, I'm just going to have to straight up ignore this unless I roll into something better. The question is, what do I roll? That's scary. Oh boy, I think I will roll. I'll roll Sadie Snake. I feel like it's just a crapshoot at this point. Like, I guess this one has 2 evens on it and 2 odds. This one has one of these has more ones. Let's see, 0 zeros. There's 2 zeros, 2 ones, and a 2 and a face. So I've got a 0 on that. This one has 2 zeros as well. So I want to roll one of these with. I'm hoping to roll myself into a one here. That would be the ideal. And Gary has a bonus. No, Sadie has a bonus on whatever ones. Let's re-roll that. Yeah, let's see how it goes. Special one. Come on. Oh boy. Okay, so that's slightly better. I have a pair now, but still I have to ignore odd results. So immediately this guy, this is one of the new boss effects, and he's causing me a headache. So I'm gonna spend 2 reroll potions now. That's the current cost to reroll Sir Pipsqueak here, and hope I roll a two. A two. Two would be perfect. Oh, yes. Let's go. Okay, that was really good. So that's gonna give me 2 from the dice, as well as 3 from rolling a pair, the 2 faces. So I'm halfway there, but I just burned through all of my reroll potions. So either I need some good rolls, or I'm going to be burning this starting scroll very early in the game. But you know what? That does happen a fair amount in the advanced mode. Sometimes it's just you got to do what you got to do to get past the initial humps. So let's go round 2 and another odd result. I cannot roll my way out of this, even though I have a pair. Oh, that's so painful. So I'm going to just have to burn another turn and hope that this last one gives me 5 so I don't have to burn my scroll. Here we go. Yes! Oh my goodness, I did it. Wow, that was lucky. So that's perfect. Even total of 2, which adds 2 to my results. And I have this +3 for the pair. Boom, baby. We saved the scroll. We saved the scroll. That is huge, honestly, especially in the advanced mode. You don't want to have to burn that thing early if you don't need to. And we're on to one of my favorite parts of the game, the discovery card, the big reward. Let's see what we get here. It is $10 straight up. Probably the most boring card in the whole discovery deck. But on the other hand, like $10 is pretty dang good, because $10 will net me on the interest 2 potions, which I do definitely need that. And I have $12 going into this shopping phase. That's pretty good. So we're hoping to get an exciting shop card here. What do we got? So we got a wand from Gary. Also use mushrooms from the row below. Gary, I need mushrooms before I can use mushrooms, buddy. Let's shuffle that a little bit more. Easy to do in TTS. And like that'll make any difference. So I like the idea of this, but it just feels risky that it's not helping me in the moment. At the start of the round, gain a coin. Okay, so this starts paying off after 3 rounds, which I'm early enough that it will start paying off. I don't love that it's not helping me in the game. This is just 2 straight up reroll potions when I roll it. Not bad, but honestly, I have a lot of coins. And a very smart thing to do in the advanced game especially is just to flush the shop until you find the sweet spot. So let's see if Gary can start making mushrooms for me. And he is. Oh, that's the one. That is the one. That's going to combine so well with this, right? 1 coin for every mushroom destroyed, and all of my rows get mushrooms. That's definitely the one. So I can also afford one of these cards. Ooh, a 5 on Pipsqueak, or gain a potion each time you gain a consumable. Here we go. Why don't we just combo this together, right? I buy this first, and then it will trigger off when I buy that, and I'll blow all my hard-earned cash. I do like that strat, honestly. So let's throw this here, and that's $5. And now every time I buy a pouch, a consumable, I get a reroll potion. So that's going to happen right now. I'm going to buy this pouch. I'm going to get a potion for doing it, and I'm going to destroy all mushrooms. Don't have any yet. +3 to each row. That's beautiful. So now we got ourselves an engine. We have our scroll still going into the second round, and some pretty good cards that are starting to synergize together a bit. So I'm feeling pretty good right now. But what's funny and what I'm excited about is, like, again, some of these bosses I've never encountered before. They are new effects. They are new tweaks. So it's also a little bit scary to see what comes out next. We're about to find out, because I'm out of cash and I'm entering chapter 2. We have descended in through the volcano, and now we are traveling through the underground caverns, not taverns. I'm so tired, you guys. I went to Origins. I flew back home. The next day at like 6 a.m., I launched a Kickstarter, and it's just been nonstop crazy ever since. But a good kind of crazy. This is our biggest Kickstarter ever. Our whole team is super pumped about that, and we do feel like Rolling Deep absolutely deserves that kind of attention and love. It's just such a fun game. Anyway, let's find out what this boss is here. All right. Every turn, -2 to my score. Yikes. So when I go against this boss at 18, I'm gonna have to make up essentially 6 scoring somehow on top of just reaching 18 in general. I'm gonna have to reach 24 basically is what this thing's saying, unless I get more turns somehow. That's gonna be tricky, but don't have to worry about it yet. We've got mushrooms. We've got this axe. Things are feeling pretty good at the moment. So let's dive into this turn here. All right. So we got a pair, that's golden, and a 1 plus a coin. I like that. We're going to take our coin. We're going to score 1 for the results. Because we have mushrooms now, we got to score that. So that's going to add 1, 2, 3 to our result as well. I'm going to throw that back in here and go 1, 2, 3. Because I destroyed a mushroom, I get a coin. See? It was a gamble, but it's already paying off. And then plus 3 to my score. 1, 2, 3 for the pair of zeros. That's awesome. Look at that. We're killing it. So that's the first turn. Here we go. Turn number 2. Another pair. Excellent. And a coin. This is good. All right, so we're going to go 1, 2 plus 1, 2, 3 for the mushrooms from the 2 to 3 row because that was my result of 2. Then we pop off we destroyed a mushroom, so we get a coin. And then we got a pair, so that's going to be 1, 2, 3. In 2 turns, we crushed that one. So yeah, cards are looking good right now. I have 4 coins plus 3 more for the reward. 1, 2, 3. I could gain another coin, but I think in this case I'll take a potion. I'll try to get the potion economy up more. If I can get 2 sets of 3 or more, then my interest from into coins is much better, right? So let's see what we got here to shop with. Gain a mushroom to a row of your choice. Not terrible, but it's only a mushroom for 2 coins. So this one's even better. 2 mushrooms to the 2 to 3 row, which I'm currently still rolling pretty regularly. So I think I'll just do that. We'll drop 2 coins for 2 mushrooms. Swap, rather. And should we upgrade a die? We haven't done that at all yet. Yeah, why not? This is really good. So 1, 2, 3 for a 2 side on Sadie. So let's go to the garbage Sadie side here. And not always garbage, just for my current strat it is. And we're going to stamp that on there. Click. And we've got that as well. And we got 2 coins to save, so that's good. All right, next round. Here we go. The total is now 15, and I got to remember to keep increasing my scoring potential to face off against Glub Glub here. He makes you move slowly through the water, I suppose. I don't know what the thematic tie there is. Oh, wow. Okay, best roll yet. So that is a 5er and a pair. Wow, that's really good. So we'll go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And we're going to use the mushrooms from the 4 to 5 row. So that is 3 more. 1, 2, 3, plus a coin for destroying a mushroom. And plus 3, 1, 2, 3 for the pair. Yeah, so far so good with this engine we have going. All right. It could be worse, At least I got a pair out of it. That's really all I need with the help of the mushrooms. So I score 0 from that. Plus 2 for the mushrooms. Plus a coin for destroying a mushroom. Plus 3, 1, 2, 3 for rolling a pair. So yeah, that 1, 5 that tempted me earlier, super nice die, right? Like, you're just launching up the track. But on the other hand, you ain't rolling any pairs with that unless you get the one other 5 upgrade. There's 2 5s in the whole game that you can upgrade your dice to, and even then it's way less likely than rolling a pair of 0s or 1s, right? Or even 2s. So yeah, it's probably good that I'm leaning away from that because I have this pickaxe. Anyway, let's get our reward. 5 coins. And let's take another potion. I didn't have to use one. I may have to use them against this guy. So glub there. All right, let's get us something good. So plus a coin each time you try your luck, which, by the way, that cost has been at 1 for a while. Resets every turn. Ooh, +2 mushrooms to a row of your choice at the start of every round. I cannot turn that down. That's such a good torch. That is such a good torch. I think that's the one. It's going to use up almost all my money unless I want this guy, which I probably do. Anyway, let's buy this first. So, +2 mushrooms to a row of my choice. I love that card. And this would be good, especially because I'm building up reroll potions, but I cannot afford it. I can afford this though, and I think I want to squeeze as much as I can out of my dice against Glub Glub. So let's buy that. Just blow the rest of my money and upgrade the 0 to a 1 potion. That's much better for what I need. All right, here we go. Glub Glub, here we come. We got to cross. We got to cross the bridge, and if you're gonna cross the bridge, you gotta face Glub Glub. See, there's the thematic tie-in. He's right there. He's lurking. He's waiting to strike. So here we go. Glub Glub time. Oh, before we do that, start of the round bonus. This is why it's really nice to have a player aid card, right? Each round, first thing you do, activate your torches, which I have one now. +2 mushrooms to a row of my choice. Ooh. So I think my average is definitely above 0 to 1. Still very possible to roll this, but not very likely. And I can re-roll my way out of it, right? 2 to 3, I could just keep piling on that row, or I could pile on the 4 to 5. This seems like the 2 that I'm most likely to roll here. I think I just dump them all in one row, because if I can hit that 2 to 3 3 times in a row, then I'm going to get 6 extra, then 5 extra, then 4 extra. That would be killer. So let's see if my prediction pays off. I'm going to add 2 to that row and hope that that's the average I'm rolling. First roll with a pair, baby. Come on. All right. Wasn't a pair. Still pretty dang good. Do I re-roll? Do I re-roll? I think I do, actually. If I can re-roll Gary into a 2 or a 1, that's even better, right? So let's try it out. Let's try it out. It only costs 1 to re-roll first time each turn, so it's not a huge cost. Come on. All right. That's the one thing I didn't want. Gary! All right. Well, I don't think it's worth wasting 2 reroll potions to do that again. So we'll lock it in. We'll lock it in. We're going to advance 3 for the results. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 extra from the mushrooms, up to 9. See, we're killing it right now, although we're about to slide backwards. And destroy a mushroom, gain a coin. Definitely need that. But now Glub Glub activates. We are got to do this every turn. So -2, 1, 2. All right. So we're at 7 out of 15. I'm feeling pretty good. Are you feeling good? Let's find out. Next turn. Pairs, baby. Ooh, triples. Triples. Triples is good. If you guys have seen that video. Anyway, what could we re-roll? I think we re-roll. Oh, I don't know. Gary has, or I'm sorry, Pipsqueak has a lot of 1s as well. Let's just, do we try it? Yeah, I'd love a pair, honestly, right now. Let's re-roll Gary. He's feeling bad that he let us down last turn, and he's up to the challenge to improve things here. All right. Well, he didn't exactly go in the exact direction I wanted, but he did give us a pair, so we'll take it. So we're going to go 1, 2 for the results. We get a coin from the Sadie die here, and we're going to use this row of mushrooms. So that's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and burn a mushroom. Gain a coin for burning a mushroom thanks to our compass. And we rolled a pair. So we're going to go 1, 2, 3. Now it's not over yet. Doesn't happen immediately. We have to resolve everything, including Glub Glub here, lurking beneath the water bridge. Good news is we only go back 2, and we're right where we need to be. That sweet spot in 2 turns only. Feeling great. So we achieved, well, that should be right there. Oh, hold up. Holy smokes. I forgot to, did I forget to, yep, I did forget to move that. All right. Sorry for those of you who've been yelling at me from your own screens. I'm pretty sure I forgot to advance both of those. I'm pretty sure we're on round 3. If not, then I'm playing extra hard mode because I skipped my I skipped my 5 income. It's fine. I like extra hard mode. We're going to pretend that we've been playing the boss mode the whole time, and I am not quite there yet. Good news is I have 1 turn left. Let's see how it goes. Again, guys, I'm real tired coming back from Origins and launching a Kickstarter all in the same week. But it's fine. Having a great time. This result is it good enough? So I'll get 1 from that. 1, 2, 3 from the pickaxe plus 1 for the mushroom. It is barely good enough. So I'll just score it. Why not? I'm not picky. So we get 1 reroll potion from the Pipsqueak die. We're going to go up 1 on the track. We're going to burn 1 mushroom, which pumps us 1 more on the track and gets us a coin. And then for the pair, we're going to go 1, 2, 3, -2 for Glub Glub. Okay. Yeah, I'm starting to wonder if I did skip round 2 of this chapter. I get distracted with these tangents and these detours that I talk you guys through. It's a lot easier to keep track of things when you're also not putting on a show for folks. So just cut me some slack, all right? Either way, I took down Glub Glub, either the hard way or the normal way. Nobody will know until we go back and rewatch things. But yeah, he's done. We're going to get ourselves another discovery card. 7 coins or 3 coins and gain any amount of potions for 1 coin each. If I had a lot of coins, I'd like to do that just to really buff up my potions. I don't have a lot of coins right now, so I think I just want 7 coins. And this is loading. We are loading the 5 coin. Let's see if it loads for us. Yikes. There we go. All right. I have mod caching turned off, so it updates every time Peter changes the cards and updates things. So anyway, let's go shopping after I collect my interest, which in this case I will take 2 more potions because now we're at 2 sets of 3. That'll help my interest in the opposite direction eventually. Lots of coins here. Let's see what we have to shop with. Oh, faces have a coin and a potion. I dig that. I really dig that. When you score, oh my gosh, it's got to be these 2, right? Like +5 to my score each time I roll pairs. That's stinking good. That's stinking good. This one's great too. Jeez, how much money do I have? I have $11. Oh, I can't get both of these. That stinks. $1 short. I should have taken the coin, right? I should have taken the coin because this would get me potions so easily. All right. Mistakes were made. All right. Well, I have to get this card. It's too good. It's too good to pass up. And do I get this one as well? Yeah, I'll get it. I'll get it. We'll try to roll more pairs of 2s, right? Instead of pairs of 0s. Maybe. Probably. So 5, 6, 7, 8 for those 2 cards. And let's stamp this here. Boom. And we're going to drop this. We'll just drop it here for now. Yeah. Not that I can freely move these, but for now means nothing. Yeah, I'm going to drop that there. Spent my coins. Bought those 2 things. I'm really sad I don't get that. That's a fun one. But that's okay. Every run is different. Every run is special. And every run is fun. That's rolling deep, baby. Chapter 3, we are crossing the underground ocean, trying to get to 21 points. Things are escalating quickly, and we have a new boss to face off against, that being Fun Gus. You guys have seen this boss before in the previous playthroughs and from the preview copies. He finally has his own special card, and he's not as fun as he sounds, at least with the other mushrooms. It's saying destroy 1 mushroom from every row. Peter, yeah, this is a new effect. This hurts. For each roll or re-roll. So he's going to basically obliterate my mushroom supply very quickly, especially if I take 3 full turns to get through them. So hopefully it doesn't take me 3 full turns to do that. We shall see. Drop this up here. And we are trying to hit 21. Here we go. First roll. Oh, I got to get my mushrooms to every row. So let's go mushrooms to... Ooh, sorry. I will re-roll, I promise. Let's go mushrooms to here. We're kind of upping our average a bit, so it'll help to have some more on the 4 to 5. All right, we'll roll again. Here we go. First roll. 5. Cool. So I added mushrooms there. That'll help. And we got a pear, golden goose. So we're going to take a coin from this die. We're going to move up 5. Um, then 4 more for the mushrooms. We're going to destroy a mushroom and gain a coin. Notably, there's going to be 2 organizer trays in the final version of the game. We only provided our previewers with 1. But we're going to have 2 trays for all the components, so they're going to be just very clean and very accessible in that sense as you're kind of swapping things like mushroom for coin, that kind of thing. Anyway, where are we at? So we rolled 5. We moved 4 more for the mushrooms. We got our coin and our bonus coin. And we rolled a pair. So, ooh, this is so good. 5 more for rolling the pair. We are cruising up the track on turn 1. Let's see how turn 2 goes. Man, this die is paying off, or that face that I upgraded to. So that's a pretty good result. Do I want to go higher? I think I'm all right. I'm going to exceed either way. So I will take a coin for this, and I'm going to go up 1, 2, 3. Plus 4 more for the result row of mushrooms. 1, 2, 3, 4. Boom, I hit the target. Use a mushroom, gain a coin. So this card is really paying off. It was a little bit, a little bit risky, a little bit unknown how that was going to help, but getting that other card that gave me mushrooms every row, that was killer. So we are good to go there. We are going to go shopping as soon as I take my 1, 2, 3 coins plus my interest. Let's take 2 more coins. I'm feeling really salty about not having enough coins last shopping phase. So I'll take 2 more coins for my interest, and we'll go shopping with a fair amount of money here. All right, this is saying +1 to my results for every other equipment in this row. That could be pretty dang good. Especially if I want to just rocket past Fun Gus. That might be the one to get. Whenever I gain exactly 1 potion, also gain 2 coins. So, ooh, that would combo with this one actually. Gain a potion each time I gain a consumable. So that's not bad. This one just gives me 2 potions when I reroll. Interesting. Man, do we keep the economy going here? It sounds kind of fun. Buy a consumable and then just get a whole bunch of juicy goodies along with it. Every consumable I buy would give me 1 potion and 2 coins on top of whatever it gives me. That's pretty solid. There are a fair amount of consumables in these decks. So let's see. Let's try it. I want to get a little weird here with the maybe the lesser trod strats and see how it pays off. I'll discard those 2, and I'm going to pay 5 for that. Okay. And so now whenever I gain a potion, I also get 2 coins. And let's go digging for a pouch. I've got enough coins. I think I can afford any pouch that comes out at me. No pouches. Oh, but look at this. Oh, that's a really good card for my strat, the pair strat. So I got to get that, right? This one's all right, although I've upgraded away from some zeros, so I'm less likely to roll a pair of zeros. And this is just straight up +1 results every roll. Let's go with this. I think this will bail me out when I really desperately need it. I'm going to spend 4 coins. 3, 4. Get me the pair I need. And yeah, we're not going to go. That cost me 1 to refresh the shop. Now it's going to cost me 2. I won't have any coins if I do that again. So let's save our 2 coins. All right, I'm doing this right this time, guys. I am keeping track. We are on to round 2. As we should be. And we're going to roll it up again after I collect my 2 mushrooms. So let's add 2 more mushrooms here. It's getting a little low there, although I may not be hitting the 2 to 3 as much anymore. We'll find out. Nope, that's perfect. Real good. So coin, potion. Anytime I gain 1 potion, also gain 2 coins. Let's go. It's paying off. We got an economy rolling here. We're going to go 1, 2 for the results. We're going to go 5 more for the mushrooms. We are going to burn a mushroom to gain a coin. Got to burn the mushroom because I used them. And what else we got to do? We rolled a pair. So we got to go up 5. One, two, three, four, five. Sick. Yeah, this is great. I'm loving this combo. It's super fun. So that is turn one. Here we are on to turn two of the round. Cool. I don't hate that. I wish that was upgraded with that one card I barely couldn't afford, but it's fine. It's fine. So we're gonna go 1, 2 for the results, and four more. 1, 2, 3, 4 for the mushrooms. We're gonna exchange that for a coin. And the pair gives me 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So stretching out these turns is basically getting me a coin every turn. So that's also another reason to just keep stretching them out instead of re-rolling, right? All right. No pair, but it's more than enough. So we'll score it. 1, 2, 3 for the results. 3 more. 1, 2, 3 for the mushrooms. Exchange the mushroom for the coin. And we are good to go for the round with the last turn. Okay, lots of coins here. Plus 5 more on top of that. That's excellent. Plus I could take 2 more coins. Sure, I'm greedy. Plus this guy's gonna be rough. He's gonna go through my mushrooms very quickly, which does worry me a bit for winning the next round at a score of 29. I barely hit that this round, and now I have less mushrooms. So not ideal. I need a lot of coins to buy me some power. Ooh, that's pretty good. Although I'm not rolling many 0 to 1 results anymore, so not the best. Oh, don't tempt me. Another double comboer. Oh, that's so good. Whenever I roll doubles, I get a potion, and whenever I get a single potion, I get 2 coins. I might be buying that. Oh, here we go. Faces give me a mushroom to the scored row. That's a really good card. That's a really good card. Can I afford both of those? I want both. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I have 15 coins. It cost me 14. Let's go, baby. Let's go. I don't care if these aren't the perfect cards to take down Fungus. They're too fun to ignore. Right? Fungus, you know how that is. Anyway, so all right. Yeah, let's just buy them both. We're just clogging these rows up with things that don't care about where they are, but man, now my faces do things. That's fun, right? Okay, so we're gonna reset to the final round of the chapter, going up against Fungus. I'm gonna destroy mushrooms from every row, each roll or re-roll. So probably not gonna be trying to re-roll that much this round. Just hoping to skimp by on really good rolls, right? Let's add 2 mushrooms to this row. I think I need to buff that up again. And I hope I roll some faces, right, for this. And I'm going to be comboing a whole lot. But it's economy comboing. It's not scoring comboing. So that worries me a bit. Let's see how we do. We do have this in our back pocket. And this does not count as rolling, which is excellent. So let's roll the first one. Which immediately we have to do this. Destroy 1. Okay? So we're going to go 1, 2, 3. That feels bad. That feels really bad. I didn't roll any faces or doubles. That also feels bad. Oh, we're immediately in trouble. Immediately in trouble because I could spend a potion to reroll something and hope I roll my way into a double. The problem is I lose scoring potential if I do that. Man, Fungus is brutal. Brutal. Do I use this right away? That's the question I'm facing right now. I think I do. I think I do. I can't afford to keep burning these mushrooms so early on. They're really helping me to get extra scoring. So I don't love it, but I'm doing it. I'm going to burn this card to set any 2 dice to a pair. What I'm gonna do is I think I'm gonna pull out another special one here. Yeah, we'll do that. That's a pretty good roll. That's the roll I wanted. If Sadie had, you know, cooperated with the rest of the team. So let's lock that in for the first turn. 1, 2, 3, 4. For the results, I get 1, 2 coins and a potion. Every time I gain 1 potion, I gain 2 more coins. Loving that. We are going to use the mushrooms here, which is just 2. 1, 2. We are going to. Oh, maybe I should have rolled a pair of faces. Oh, I might regret that. Or set those dice to a pair of faces. It's fine, right? We got to burn one for a coin. So we're going to be out of mushrooms on that roll. That stinks. And this is the important part. A I gain a potion for scoring a pair, which also gets me 2 coins. I love that combo. And I also get +5 to my score. All right. So we're at 11 out of 29. That's not bad. But we are running out of mushrooms. That is bad. I might be using 2 scrolls against Fungus. Not ideal. But if it's enough to get me across the finish line, then I'll take it. All right. That was turn 1. Now we're going to roll again. And as we do so, we're going to see our mushrooms just evaporate away. Oh, that's such a good roll. I'm really happy about that. It doesn't get me mushrooms, but it's high, and we need high right now. And it's a pair. That's what we need. All right. So sad. We're just Fungus is just sucker punching our mushrooms or something, or just throwing a party and they're all wandering off to his party. I don't know what's going on with Fungus. So we're gonna go 5 more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We get a coin. No mushrooms, which means I don't pop off my beautiful combo. But that's okay. We do get +5 more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we're at 21 out of 29. That's about where we want to be, right? Got 1 turn to go. Whew. All right, here it goes. Last turn. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. All right, let's burn these. Let's see how we're doing here. The answer is not great. We're not doing great. I think I got to roll my way into a pair because this will add 3 to my score. 1, 2, 3. That'll get me to 24. The 1 mushroom I have left, look at that. Isn't that sad? Will get me to 25. And then I can get to the end with a scroll. Let's say I roll a 2 with Pipsqueak, right? Let's say I roll a 2 with Pipsqueak. I would get to 26 +5 more, and then I don't have to use a scroll. That is ideal for me. So I'm going to sacrifice this mushroom by re-rolling, which Fungus doesn't like. Or maybe he does like it. He's a sadistic soul. And try to roll my way into a pair, baby. All right. I think that's enough. Let's see. So 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Perfect. Oh, and I got the single potion. That was great. That was a great reroll. So I'm not resetting these like I should be. It's fine. So I got my 1 potion, which means I get 2 coins. You love to see it. Oh, I got to make change here. 1, 2, 3, 4. And we're going to go up 4 on this track, plus another 5 for rolling a pair, plus 1 more potion, plus 2 coins. Man, what a good roll. What a good combo we got going here. We took out Fungus. He took out all of my mushrooms. So we're going to have to build that back up. But you know what? It's fine. We got faces give me mushrooms. This torch gives me mushrooms. The mushroom strat is not completely dead. By the way, I should not be doing, I don't know why I'm doing this. This guy should be staying out here according to the rules. At least until the end of the round. So, all right. Whoa. I'm getting way ahead of myself. Let's see what discovery we got. So 7 coins or gain up to 10 mushrooms for 1 coin each. Oh, there's our, see, we're going to rub this right in Fungus's face. I'm going to buy mushrooms, baby. I'm blowing my coins on mushrooms because mushrooms give me coins. So really, I'm investing. It's an investment, right? It's an investment in my future. I think I'm going to blow 10 coins. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Let's freaking do it, baby. So we're going to do, I think we just drop them all here and here, honestly. I haven't rolled a single 6+ result. I have not rolled a 0 to 1 in a while. Let's just do that. I like that. So that's a fun discovery. It was a sacrifice on my coins. Now I get income, though. So we're going to get some coins back. We're going to get 3 coins back from my 3 sets of potions. So at least have something to spend here. Hopefully not too expensive. That's too expensive. Can't afford that. That's really good. Just +2. I would have definitely dropped that right there if I could have afforded it. Can't afford it. It's fine. All right, +1 to my score for each coin scored on all dice. I have gotten some dice upgrades that give me a coin. We've seen that quite a bit. That's pretty good for only 3 coins. +2 to this row if I score triples. I've gotten a few triples. That's not terrible, but I am running out of space. I only have 2 slots left. Unless I want to start destroying cards and making room for others, right? But I think I'll go for this. Especially because I'm really rolling this quite frequently, this 4 to 5 result now. So, and it's cheap, which I need cheap right now. I need to get these coins back. And that's good. I am content. Let's move on from the underground ocean and land ashore the fungal forest. Chapter 4. Here we go. And who is the boss? The boss is Gentleman Badger. Here we go. He says, ignore the lowest die, your choice of tide. That's sometimes that's not too bad, right? Because if you keep rolling a 0 or a face and they don't do much for you, it's like, whatever. It didn't do much for me anyways. For me, for my strategy of rolling pairs, this is pretty bad. This is pretty bad because it means I'm less likely to get pairs. So that's, that'll be fun. We'll see how that goes. We're going to go up to 33 now and jump into it here. Let's torch it up first. I'm going to add torches to this row now. I think I'm averaging that row. Usually. We'll find out. And do our first turn. So I think we'll be fine, even though the total's getting pretty high at 33. All right. Yeah, that's good. That's good. We'll score it. I'm going to go up 1, 2. For that, I get a coin out of this one. And what else do I get? My faces give me a mushroom to the scored row. That's excellent. I do that before I score the row, which is pretty awesome. Because the first thing you do, basically, I'll show you here. You roll your dice, you determine your result, and then you gain stuff from your dice. So it says gain coins and potions. That is also when I gain mushrooms from dice. And then we total it, and then we use mushrooms. So yeah, I'm going to get to utilize that pretty nicely. So we gain the 2. We're going to use our mushrooms, which is now 6. So that mushroom I just gained goes away and turns into a coin. And then we've got our pairs to pop off, which is a lot of fun to do. So we're going to go +5 and plus a potion plus 2 coins. This is such a good engine. I haven't had an engine this good in a while, I want to say. Which just kind of triggers a chain reaction of goodies. So I think that's everything. This one triggers when I roll 4 to 5. Just making sure I'm not forgetting any new cards I've gained recently. I haven't really seen a pouch in a while, but one of these days they'll start popping off. Yeah, that's a great first turn. Got myself to 13 out of 33. We are on track. Let's roll it again. Oh, this one is crooked. Oh, that was not ideal. That was an unfortunate tilt. All right, that's like when the pinball gets stuck in the pinball machine and you tilt it, and it just shuts down on you, and you're like, that's not what I was trying to do. I wasn't trying to cheat. Anyway, there's a pinball museum here in Boise, Idaho, which is pretty awesome. It's right next to the tennis place that I play tennis at. If you're ever in Boise, go hit up the pinball museum. It's pretty rad. $10, you can play all kinds of pinball machines for as long as you want. It's pretty cool. Anyway, getting sidetracked here. I went up 2 on the results, and we are going to score this row. So I'm going to get +5. We're going to lose a mushroom and get a coin for destroying that mushroom. And we have a pair. So we're going to go 5 more plus a potion and 2 coins for getting a single potion. Man, what a good tableau. I'm just patting myself on the back here all day long. We're at 25. We've got one turn left to get past this round. I think we got it. Yeah, that's real good. So, oh, that's extra good with my new card. So we're gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We get a coin. I gotta make change again. 1, 2, 3, 4. Look at this mess. Um, and we're going to advance 7 more. One just below past 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So good. That turns into a coin. We got a pair, which is 5 more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Man, I just got to keep rolling this, and I am set, right? The other thing that happens is +1 for every coin that I roll because I trigger this row. I trigger the wand, and I got 1 coin here, so I go 1 more. That was a stinking good roll. I went from, what was it, like 25 or 20? It's 25, I think. 25 to, I almost got 20 out of that. That is insane. All right, good roll. We get our income now. 3 coins, and now it's just gluttonous. What do we want? Do we want potions or coins? I don't know. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, we can get 4 coins, or we can take more reroll potions. I'm just at this point, it's whatever, right? Like I'm getting so much either way. Let's just take 4 coins. That's really good. I gotta buy my way past this guy. That's the way to do it. Just shop until you drop, baby. So we took our interest. Let's go shopping. This is saying +1 to my result for every face down turn token. So it gets better and better. Pushes me up higher and higher, but I don't want to push myself up too high, right? This is much better than this for me right now. So I don't think that's the answer. I'm usually getting 4 to 5 on my own. Score 1 for every 5 coins I have. Ooh. And that's a wand though? Shoot. I'd have to roll that result, and I don't really have room for it anywhere. Gain a mushroom to every row. I'll take that for sure. 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's get ourselves a mushroom to every row. Cool. Oh, this one, I'd probably want to put it in this row, right? And I guess it could be better than this. This isn't amazing, right? It's adding 1, maybe 2 to my score, whereas this one can be adding, if I don't spend coins, 3 to my score. So, well, I'm gonna have to spend coins to get it, but you know what I mean. This is better. That's why it's more expensive. So we'll get rid of this Sadie one for the Sadie one. Sadie ones are interesting. They're always like very tricksy with the coins and the potions and all that kind of stuff. All right. Anyway, we're going to spend 7 coins for that. So this is guaranteed +1 for every 5 coins I have. I think I can get myself to 10 coins pretty quickly as well. So it'll be +2 even during the round. That's pretty good. So now this is pushing me to not blow my income and just keep collecting interest from the potions there. So that's what we're going to start doing. Back to 0. Now we got to get to 38 in 3 turns. I think it's doable. Let's add some mushrooms out though. We'll go 2 more mushrooms there. Okay. Actually, let's put them here because this guy's going to bring my result down, right? So I want to buff this up as well. Here we go. First roll. Not the best. I didn't get a pair, but there are some goodies to be had there, right? Do I take it? Do I take it? You know what? Let's just reroll. I have so many potions. Let's just reroll. Gary, come on, Gary. Give me something better. Yeah, that's better. That's much better. Okay, so that's 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Coin. We're triggering this row, so I'm going to go 7 more. Exchange a mushroom for a coin. And do the pair things. So 5 more. Plus a reroll potion and 2 coins. Most excellent. That was turn 1. Okay. Let's do it again. Ooh. Not terrible. Do I keep that? Yeah, I think I do. It's good enough. It's good enough. Famous last words. So we're gonna go 1, 2, 3, and oh, got to get my mushroom for rolling the face, which adds to this row. Then we go up 8 more. That's awesome. We're gonna go up to 27. We exchange a mushroom for a coin, and that is that. So yeah, I'm feeling pretty good about this. Seems very doable. All right, did not get a pair again, but still a good roll. It's still good enough, so we'll just lock it in. Mushroom from Gary here, and then that's going to be 3, 1, 2, 3 plus 8 more, which lands me square on the target. It's closer than I thought. I got to get my coin. Almost forgot to get that. And let's see. I got to burn a mushroom and get another coin. Need more change. Cool. Well, we did it. Didn't have to reroll too much. But obviously, I'm barely eking by right now, which is not good against 43 and Gentleman Badger here. So I need a little more power going into the shopping phase, or I just need to roll better. So we'll see how we do here. Oh, I think I probably forgot to score that, didn't I? Yeah, I did. That's all right. It would have come out the same regardless. So anyway, let's go shopping after I get my 5 coins, and we're gonna get 4 more coins for the 3 sets of 3 potions, and we don't want to blow it all because of that wand I have. So ooh, that's pretty good. That's pretty good. Destroy all mushrooms, then 2 to each row. Yeah, no thanks. that is pretty good. Especially where I'm ignoring the lowest die. I want to get my way out of the lowest dice. So let's do that. 3 coins. 1, 2, 3. Get my way out of the low results or upgrade my way out of them, I should say. And it's going to give me a potion, which pops off other things, right? So here we go. 2 and a potion. Boom. That's that. Do I want this one? I don't think so, honestly. I could roll all 2s. What's Gary looking like? He has 2 2s. So it's very possible to roll all 2s, but not super likely. I'm going to save my cash, and I'm actually going to refresh the shop here. See if I can get one more really good card. Ooh. Not terrible, but again, I'm kind of ignoring my weakest rows with mushrooms. This gives me 2 this gives me 2 potions plus a potion each time I gain that, and that counts as a separate thing, I would say. I pop this off, and then I pop this off, and then I pop what's the other one? This off. That's like a no-brainer, I think. When this result scores, +2 score for each face up. For each face up. Oh, that's pretty good too. Man. For every face up. That's slightly better than this, but I also don't want to blow all my cash, so I think I'm just going to ignore it. I think I'll just get this, okay? Because I'll spend $3. That'll get me 2 potions. Nope, just put back 1. Here we go. Each time I gain one of those, I get a potion. Each time I gain exactly 1 potion, I get 2 coins. So it was almost free. And it got me a lot more potions. So, do I want this? I mean, it would help if I roll a 6, right? But then I lose 1 on the scoring potential because I'm dropping below that set of 5 there for this particular card. Let's do it. Let's do it. YOLO. All right. So, what are we going to do? We're going to gain 2 mushrooms to a row of my choice. Let's drop them here. We're going to gain a mushroom to each row um, with the least. So 2 there. We're rolling in the mushrooms, baby. And, oh, we got to reset things here. All right. 43 is the target. Can I do it? Maybe not. We will find out very soon. First roll. Ooh, is that good enough? I think it is, honestly. That gives me 2 mushrooms to the row I'm going to score, and it's a pair. That's really good. So we'll go up 1, 2. We're going to get 2 mushrooms to this row because faces give mushrooms to the scored row. And then we're going to score the mushrooms here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Oh, no. Oh, no. Ignore the lowest. This isn't as good as we thought, you guys. All right. Well, we got to ignore one of these. So we'll just stay the course. Oh, this could be a mistake. Man, Gentleman Badger, what a brutal guy. All right. So we go up 2 still, but we don't get to pop off our pairs. That could be really bad. So do we still do that? Oh, man. I could try to roll my way into a pair. That might be the move. How many 2s we got on Sadie here? 1, 2. Oh, my gosh. Sadie has a crap ton of 2s. She has at least 3 2s. All right, let's do that. So we are reversing here. Reversing course. I think I should give that back. We're going to re-roll Sadie and hope for a 2. Come on. Yep, got it. All right. My reroll costs 2 now, but I don't need to reroll again because this is what I wanted. So we have to ignore the lowest die. Poor Pipsqueak can't contribute a mushroom. But this is actually a really good roll. So instead we're going to go up 4 for my first turn. We're going to score these mushrooms, which is +8. Exchange that for a coin. And then we're going to pop off all our doublers. So that's +5 and that. So +5 more gets me to 17. A potion for the pair, +2 coins for getting the single potion. We are at 17 out of 43. That's a good start. That's what we need. Oh, we popped this off too. Gosh, this card's new, so I kind of keep forgetting. But yeah, now's the time to do it. So +1 to score for every 5 that I have. Guess what? I have 4 sets of 5, so I'm going to go 4 more. Very nice. So now we're almost halfway there on turn 1. That is excellent. So on to turn 2 we go. Another high pair. That's what we need. Ooh, that was so close. Gary, you're killing me. All right, so unfortunately Sadie is our like solid twofer, and she already rolled a 2 for us. What does Gary have? So we're on a 1 potion. I don't forget. How many 2s does he got? Only 2 2s. All right. Pipsqueak, I think, has at least 2 2s. Yeah, he's got that upgrade plus. Oh, he has 3 2s. Yeah, Pipsqueak is the one to reroll here. So this resets at the start of every turn. So we're going to reroll Pipsqueak. Sir Pipsqueak. Shoot. That is not what we want. We're going to reroll again. We need the 2. Give me a 2, Pipsqueak. Come on. There it is. That's the money. So we ignore this die. It is our lowest. And we move on to scoring that. So 4 for the results. +7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 32. Burn a mushroom for a coin. We have a pair, so we're going to go 5 more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And we get a potion and 2 coins. Nice. And we have still 4 sets of 5 coins, so we go 1, 2, 3, 4. Is it still 4? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah. Almost to 5 sets of 5. We are almost there. Feeling real good now. Basically, anything is going to get me there at this point. Basically. Yeah, that's good enough. So we have a pair. That'll be 1, 2, plus the coin. We're going to score this result, so 7 more. We're crushing it. Gets me to 50. This is helpful. I like scoring beyond the current result because it helps me kind of see where I'm at generally and how well prepared I am for the next round, right? So we do that. We get a coin for doing that. And what else are we doing? We did pop off the pair, so that's 5 more. Plus, for the pair, I get a reroll potion and 2 coins. So, very good rolling going on here. Of course, it helps to tailor your dice to what you need. That gives you better rolls more frequently. So, we overcame Gentleman Badger. It was a little shaky there for a moment, but yeah, I've got a pretty good tableau here. I'm feeling really good about this run overall. As long as the last boss doesn't obliterate me, which some of them are scarier than they used to be. So there's that to consider. Let's see what our discovery card is. Ooh, 7 coins are getting the top 3 cards for $0. I do like that. I do like that. Now, the rules, if we consult with the rule book here, sometimes you're going to have questions. You're going to be like, oh, what does this icon mean? Or what does this card mean? Or are things mandatory? So if you flip far enough to the glossary, you will eventually find your way to, oh, a little earlier, here we go. Mandatory resolution, okay? Unless a card says may, it must be resolved, even if it's not to your benefit. This is true for all card types. Card effects must be applied all at once if possible. Don't forget that equipment cards can freely be destroyed from your rows during each shop phase. So normally you can't destroy cards when it's not the shop phase. So let's consult that actually, because my brain is really fuzzy. I know this rule, but my brain is fuzzy. So let's go to, let's see, it's going to be in the equipment section. So after you gain equipment by any means, I'm looking at the lower right paragraph here on page 17, the very last paragraph on 17. After you gain equipment by any means, you must place it. If all your card slots are filled, you must destroy equipment to make space. And you can do that if there's no space for your cards. You have to do that, okay? So this is actually kind of risky, right? The question here is, do I risk gaining 3 cards? And if they are equipment, I have to slot them in here, which could really disrupt my strategy. Now, I'm okay with getting rid of this card for sure. Am I okay with getting rid of 2 more cards, though? That's the question. I could get rid of this one. I have so many coins. It's like, not the end of the world. I could get rid of this one. You know what? I'm okay. This isn't going to totally break my strategy if these are all equipment. Let's get some freebies. A scroll? Oh, no. That I didn't consider that possibility. So I have to take it, right? Do I have to get rid of my better scroll then? That's interesting. That is an interesting conundrum. This is where, it's a solo game. You can kind of fudge the rules sometimes. It's okay if you don't play it perfectly, right? But let's see. You may only hold 1 scroll of each color at a time. You must destroy a scroll if you gain another of the same color. It says a scroll, so I gain it, but now I have to destroy one. We're gonna destroy that one, okay? So we're gonna assume that's the rules. Oh, you know what? I'm not even mad about this. This is really weird. I did not expect gaining these types of cards, but it's good. It's just gonna give me more money, so I'm not upset. Not in the moment, but after rolling, I may gain some stuff. I think do I just kill off the zeros? That might push me into too many triples, though. That's the scary thing. If I keep rolling triples, then I'm not getting doubles. I think I'll just upgrade my ones. Just play it safe. I'm usually getting doubles anyways. Upgrade that. What else we got here? 1. Yeah, we got a lot of good things here. All right, I guess we'll just swap a single coin for a double coin, huh? Excellent. All right. Well, those were my freebies from this discovery card. Now we get interest. Get a lot of interest. I think I just keep milking the money for this card specifically. So how many reroll potions we got now? 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Nice. I get 5 coins for interest. That's excellent. And now we go shopping. So mushrooms, I'll take that. Gain a potion, which gives me 2 coins. That feels like cheating, but I'll take that. To each row with none, that is not helpful. But these are great. So 2 coins for 2 mushrooms right here. That is definitely something I want. And then this one, this is going to be so good. So I spend a coin to get a potion, right? Whenever I gain exactly 1 potion, whenever I gain exactly 1, where is that thing? There it is. Whenever I gain exactly 1 potion, gain 2 coins. All right. Each time I gain a consumable, gain a potion. Whenever I gain exactly 1 potion, gain 2 coins. All right. Some of you may interpret that differently, right? You may be like, no, you're getting this at the same time you get the thing. But you know what? That's up to you to decide. Okay. Let me live my life. You live yours. And as long as we're all having fun, that's what matters. So we'll get rid of all those, and I think we refresh the shop just to see if anything else real good comes out here. That's pretty good. And that notably gets me a mushroom and 2 coins as well. But I'm not rolling 0 to 1 hardly ever. Equipment with a printed cost of 5 cost 3 instead. My equipment is full, so not ideal. Ooh, we get another purple back. Set any amount of dice to face. Ooh, yeah, for sure. I don't have a purple scroll right now, and that is an excellent one for my strategy. I can set 2 dice to a face, make a pair out of it, and get 2 mushrooms out of it. That's a great card. The refresh is at 2. Do I spend again? I think I will, actually. I think I will. So let us refresh once more. Got to get ready for the big boss. It could be a tight one. Oh, yeah, baby. All right. Doing that. So 2 mushrooms to every row. This is why we refresh the shop, my friends. There are many good things to be found. Ooh, I need change. All right. I added 1 there. Let's go 5 here and 1, 2, 3, 4 back in here. The last one I'll move to there. Okay. Doing some weird manipulation here. 1, 2. 1, 2. And I hit the rule book. And we got that. So I get a potion, which means I also get 2 coins. So there's really that was in the wrong pouch. It was really a discounted pouch. So again, sometimes people look at this card and they're like, whatever. How many of those am I going to buy? This thing's been paying off handily, especially with this combo here. All right. Don't really care for that. When this result scores +2. Ooh. I'm thinking I might put it there, actually. This one, +2 to each row. It does keep building up the 6th row, which the boss might affect that. Honestly, the boss might come out and be like, hey, guess what? You're scoring your 0 to 1 more row a lot more than you thought you were. So I think I'll keep that and forego this. So we'll just discard. We'll call it a day. I could keep refreshing. It just gets more and more expensive, but I'll save my pennies for this card here, and we will enter the Volcanic Eruption. This is the final chapter, the final boss. Let's see if I can do it here. The total is going to be at 48, which I easily cleared last round, so I think we'll do it this time. But the enraged boss is... All right, destroy before torches happen in the final round. I have to destroy all but 1 equipment in every single row. So, do I have really good equipment in each row? That probably means I'm keeping these 2, right? +5 to my result. And keeping this one, right? And then maybe getting a stronger one in this row. And hoping I have enough mushrooms and enough synergy with the pairs to get me to the end. So I think the strategy against this guy is to really build up my mushroom count, right? Get a really, really good card here, build up my mushroom count in the 2 to 3 and 4 to 5 rows so that I can score an average of 20 per turn. That's what I need to hit 60. So yeah, we're gonna be doing a lot more shopping to try to get ourselves there. But I got a couple shopping rounds to get there, so it's a little scary, but I think it's doable. Okay, or I just get better cards than what I have, right? In these rows. So let's see what we can pull off here. Okay, first round of the last chapter. Let's roll this, and that is a great start. That is a fantastic start. Wow. So we're gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4. 2 coins, and a mushroom to my. Oh, I need change again. Oh shoot! I also need to trigger this and this. So, all right, let's trigger that and that first. So, yeah, we're gonna make change here. 2, 3, 4, 5. Trigger the torches. So, we're gonna add. Which one would I buff up at this point? Probably the lower one. So, whoops, I put those in the wrong one. We'll go 2 there, and then +2 to every row with the least, or +1, sorry, to each row with the least. Okay, oops, come back. All right, anyways, back to our regularly scheduled event. So, we're going to gain +1 mushroom to this row. Did I already do that? Oh, shoot, I forget. I don't think I did. I made change, and then I got 2 from the torches. So, yeah, we'll add that from Pipsqueak here. We went up 2. Now we're using the mushrooms, right? So we're going to go up 11 to 15. Man, my brain is really slowing down. I'm feeling tired, guys. We'll see if I can make it mentally to the end. You got to endure through the journey. We're going to discard this mushroom for a coin, and then we're going to pop off our compasses as well as pickaxes in this row. So in this row, I get +1 for every 5 that I have. Right now I have 5 sets. So let's go 5 extra, up to 20. Right, 5 sets of 5 coins. And 5 more for the pair. And a reroll potion and 2 coins. Such a good roll. Wow. So that's feeling pretty good. All right. I'm remembering an old card that would pop those off. I'm looking for it, and I got rid of it. So 25 on the first roll. That feels really good against this guy, right? Assuming the equipment that I keep gets me there. So next roll, here we go. Let's see if we can hit it in 2 turns. Oh yeah, we're gonna hit it for sure. So we're gonna take 2 more coins. We're gonna take a mushroom, which grants 2 more coins, or sorry, a potion, which grants 2 more coins. We're gonna score 5 more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and we're gonna pop off this row, which is 10 more. 40. Nice. Which itself gets me. All right, gotta make change again. 1, 2, 3. That's what we need to do. Which itself gets me a coin. Wowza. And a pair, so that's 5 more. 2, 4, 5. And look at all these coins. 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Wow. It's so good. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 more. Puts me at 52. Slick. All right. So, for that one that I just activated. That's really good. Yeah, me growing this economy here is really helping when I roll 4 to 5, right? So that's going to help me against. So definitely got to keep this card for Clubbo. here, which, sorry, it goes upside down. It's destroy all but one in each row. All right, let's get our reward. 1, 2, 3, and our interest. Wow, I've almost maxed out my coinage. That's fun to do. So let's exchange some of these here. All right, so we're gonna take 6 more coins. So yeah, I have all the coins but one now. 4, 5, 6. So a lot of scoring potential if I hang on to most of those coins. And we're gonna go shopping. Yeah, that feels like a good one for the 6 results, unless I get a better pickaxe. I don't know if we've seen any piggy banks this game. There are piggy banks in the game, I promise. They're just not as common as the other cards, but they help with the interest phase. But that's +3 score for each piggy bank. Not helpful. Definitely don't want that. That's not going to help me roll any pairs. This one is good. This one is good for this row. It's better than what we've got. So might as well swap it now in case we don't find something better later. 5 coins for that. And I don't think I really need to upgrade anymore because I just blew past that round in 2 turns. So I'm going to stop shopping there. We're going to reset. 54, 0, and torch time. So 2 mushrooms to a row of my choice. Let's buff up this one again. Seems like we're mostly using those. Gain a mushroom to... Oh, I got rid of it. That's fine. I don't really need it. So now we are into the adventure phase. Taking turns. That is a bad roll. Let's re-roll this one. Let's get a 2. As requested, Gary comes through for me. We'll score it 1, 2, 3, 4. We gain a mushroom. Ooh, I gotta make change again. All right, we could do that. We gain a mushroom to the scored row, and then we score the mushrooms. So that's gonna be 12. 12. Cool. Puts me at 16. Discard 1 for a coin. Oh, I keep putting these in the wrong bag. For a coin. And what else we gotta do? We gotta do the pickaxes, so +5. And we got to do this card, which, let's see, what do we have here? Let's discard 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We'll make change again. That's a little cleaner. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That's so good. 29 for this card. And for my pair, I get a potion and 2 coins. Wow. If I'm forgetting things at this point, guys, I promise you I usually remember this when I'm playing, but again, my brain is very tired this week, generally, but especially this week. So, yeah, I normally don't miss things, but I'm probably missed a couple things as we go here. It's all good. I'm having a good time. This is a fun run. And I really like the changes that the balancing changes that have been introduced with these bosses and stuff. There's definitely, you got to be very intentional with your decisions, which is what you want. All right, let's roll again. See if we can clear it in 2 turns only. Same conundrum. I think we just re-roll Gary again. He's just a little reluctant to pull out a 1 or 2 for me. Gary, I'm going to roll him again, I think. Yeah, so we'll spend 2 potions to reroll Gary. Max it out at 3 for the cost. There we go. That's a good roll. Okay, so that puts me at 34, plus a coin, plus a potion. But because I got exactly 1 potion, I get 2 more coins. Now I've maxed out my coins. Then... have I moved this yet? I don't think I have. So we're going to go 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And mushrooms are going to give me 11. So 11 more puts me at 50 on the money. lose a mushroom, get a coin, which I can't get anymore. So there is an upper limit to these things. Cannot gain any more coins because there are no more coins to gain. And we're going to do this card, which let's see what the maximum is now. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So we're going to go up 9 for the coins, plus 5 more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So you just loop back around if you ever want to track how far you go past the 60 there. So yeah, we did do it in 2 turns. I'm feeling real good about going up against Clubbo here, even being down, because fortunately for me, I spread out my good cards. It just kind of, I lucked into that, honestly. If they were all in one row, all my good like doublers and like this card, I would be sweating bullets, let me tell you. So that's a lucky thing that Clubbo came out. There are other types of bosses that would absolutely annihilate my current strategy, and I'd have to pivot pretty hard to survive, which is very fun to do. But sometimes it's nice to just coast your way to the end sometimes. No coins to gain for my 5 reward. So I guess we're getting potions this time. Again, we had 9 sets of 5, so I get 9 potions. That's pretty wild. 3, 6, 7, 8, 9. So I've also almost maxed out my potions. Again, I went really hard on the economy strategy this particular game. You do not see this happen every game. But I kind of took a gamble early and was like, you know what? I want a heavy economy strategy. I think I can pull it off and still survive. That's the problem. Is if you go too hard into economy strategy and not enough into power and scoring, then you can die before you get this economy into its broken phase. So it's a risk, and my risk paid off. So that's great. Let's go shopping here. See if there's anything better that I can acquire here. This gives me a coin. Don't need that. Don't want that. I don't really care about that. I think we're fine. I honestly think we're fine with what we've got. Famous last words, right? So, time to trigger Clubbo. This goes to 60. I reset to 0. I have 3 turns, but before the torch phase, I got to destroy all but 1 equipment in each row. So we're going to say goodbye to these. We're going to say goodbye to these. We're going to say goodbye to this, and this stays. So yeah, we had a good balance here. Look at that. Pretty well balanced. I'm like the all-around kind of guy this game. It's really fun to see our playtesters and just myself. You know, when you flip all these cards over at the end of the game, be like, oh my gosh, I had all of one deck. And then other times you get like a very nice mix like this. So yeah, it's cool to see where each game takes you strategically. Um, I say as my most of my equipment goes up in flames. I'm just admiring my you know, the diversity of equipment that is dying in front of my very eyes. So, all right, we did that. No torches to trigger, sadly, but it's fine, guys. It's fine. So here we go. I even have these scrolls if I need them. That's pretty rare to not use this on advanced mode, but it can happen. It can happen. That is a great roll to start. So we're going to get, we don't care about coins. We are maxed out on coins. We're going to go up 5. All right. We're going to trigger the mushrooms, which I get 10 now to 15. We're going to lose a mushroom, which would normally get me a coin. Nope, that's not a thing anymore. That's the other thing you have to remind yourself of. Is like when you lose a lot of equipment, it's like, that combo's gone. That combo's gone. Feels bad. That's okay. I have all the things, so I don't need to combo more things. What I need is power, and that's what I'm getting here. So we got ourselves to 15, and we trigger these two pickaxes. So that's going to be, well, let's trigger this one first, right? So that's going to be plus 9. That's amazing. And then plus 5 more. So 29 in one roll. That's almost half of what I need. Real good. That's what I mean by like, yeah, I think I'm fine. I got enough reroll potions to get myself to a pair as well. That is also fine. So we're gonna go up four. 1, 2, 3, 4, and we're gonna go up 9 more for the mushrooms. We're gonna go 9 more for having that many sets of 5 coins, up to 51 plus 5. So we are on to the final turn. I only need 4. Can I do it? Of course I can. Yep. Let's just see how far I clear it though. I'm interested here, because sometimes that does matter. It does matter how far you clear it. Little secret spoiler. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and that's gonna be 8 more for the shrooms, and then 9 more for the coins, and 5 more for the doubles. Man, that was 3 great rolls. So I got to 83. Only needed 60. That's pretty awesome, right? So I did it. If you watched the last advanced mode playthrough, I barely lost on this final round. I think I was like super close and just didn't come in clutch. Although some people correctly noted that I think I missed gaining a mushroom at one point, and that would have pushed me over the edge. um, but it was dramatic and fun regardless. But this time, I just crushed the game, right? And again, that was advanced mode. I was able to navigate it pretty dang well. This play does not always go that way. I could even spend 5 this scroll to go 5 more if I was trying to reach a certain excessive threshold, and I could have reset that, right? But yeah, for those of you who are worried, like, oh, I'm gonna hit the skill ceiling too soon in this game, what you haven't seen is the tuck box here. Ooh, 14, 14 what? What 14? What is what 14 of what is in the win a game box? I'll leave that for you to discover. But essentially, when you win a game on basic or advanced, you're going to unlock a tuck box. It has a lot of juicy new content to it and lots of new achievements. The first achievement in the game is to win a game. Once you do that, then you are trying to complete a whole bunch of other achievements, things that push you to build a broken economy like this, things that push you to build a lot of mushrooms and use a lot of mushrooms, things that push you to have no mushrooms or have a you know kind of lower ceilinged economy. I won't say anymore, but a lot of fun challenges to be had. I have lost this game, even as an expert, plenty of times that I'm satisfied with the. Personally, I'm satisfied with the difficulty of the game. When you get a broken economy, really awesome, synergy game like this, it feels really good in contrast to the games where you barely lose or you just get absolutely wrecked by a specific boss that you couldn't adapt to in time. Um, there's a lot of variety as far as how each individual play goes. But yeah, hopefully you enjoyed that and enjoyed seeing. I didn't cover all the changes. I forgot to do that. But you know, the cards have different colors now to them. The different types of cards and equipment. We've got the new compass, like I mentioned. A lot of these cards have been balanced. A lot of the bosses have been balanced. Just a lot of good changes to the game overall. The board's better. We added reminders on the board to when you are facing off against the boss. When you put this target marker there, it's on the bow tie. So a little extra reminder, like, oh yeah, it's the boss round, right? A lot of good little improvements like that, and we're continuing to improve the game. So still much to do over the coming weeks as we prepare to get ourselves to the final files and begin manufacturing. But yeah, anyways, Rolling Deep. It's on Kickstarter right now until roughly the middle of July. Now's your chance to back the game, get some freebies, as well as acquire the Red Hot Edition, which has a fancy, awesome foil Spot UV box and comes with all the expansions content and the upgrade content. Notably, that box itself is going to be very limited. It's going to be very hard to get after the Kickstarter. So now's the best time to get in on this if you're interested, and it would really help us out. Because honestly, this game, would not be possible without our backers who have come out in droves to support this game. This is our biggest Kickstarter ever. We are approaching $300,000 right now, which is just mind blowing. Like most of our projects have capped out around $300,000. The good ones have, and we've hit that in under 2 days. So thank you guys so much for those of you who are already supporting this, and for those of you who are planning to, thank you as well. Regardless, thanks for tuning in. I hope you enjoyed that playthrough and learned some new things about Rolling Deep that you're excited about. If you have any questions, feel free to post them in the comment section of this YouTube video, or post them on the Kickstarter, or find us on Discord, Bitewing Games Discord, or on BGG, wherever you like to post your questions. We'll probably find them and answer them and get them. We'll do the best we can. And that's it for now. We'll see you next time.